Hi everyone, it's me. Hi everyone, it's me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm gonna talk about, this one thing that happened. Now, it's nothing bad, but it does tend to happen. So, alright. So where do I even get started with it? Well, she's oh wow, Ashley Williams. Yeah. Well, I know one where you can actually truly get started talking about something. Like what? Oh, to know if you're in good standing or not? Yeah. Well, as you know, on YouTube there used to be something on your YouTube fairway that used to tell you where your standing was at. Well, that's gone now. There is no way to seek it. And I know folks are going to say, oh, go into settings. Well, it might say that in settings, but there is no setting that shows you that. You know? So, why take it away? I don't know why they do the things they do. Sometimes they tell you in an ease, sometimes they tell you in a send. Interweb send, other times they actually tell you on a webstead, and other times YouTube just does stuff and they don't even tell you about it. You know? And I get it. It's a free webstead, or at least the offshoot that me and you are on, that I'm on. It's the free one. And I get it. But at the same time, you would think they would like to tell folks that they're doing something before they do it. But sometimes they just do shit and they don't tell you. Or other times they'll tell you they're doing something, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. So they took that away. I guess they thought that folks didn't need to know if they were in good standing or not anymore. I mean, who at YouTube, said, well, I don't think anyone wants to know if they're in good standing or not anymore. So, we just take that away. Yeah, you're right, Jordan. You're right, Ashley. That's exactly how they're like. Who wants to know when they're in good standing? That's gone. Yeah. And Jordan, it's also like the same ones that brought in the YouTube shorts or whatever you want to call them. It's just like one day they're there and they didn't tell anyone, they just made them there and they said, well, either you want to set it up or you got to go to every one of your films and undo it. I don't really care either way, but that was one of those things that they didn't tell anyone about it. Or how about the time they took away web shooter taker, the web shooting tool? Didn't tell anyone until the day of, or the night of, or the evening of, or the after day of, or the morning of, where your time stead was. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. So, why does YouTube sometimes do things and they don't tell you about it? And other times they do things and they do tell you about it. It's like there's a double standard over this. Like, tell them when we're doing this, and this, but when we do this, and this, don't tell them. Like, oh, don't tell them that we got this new YouTube short or small film tool and just put it out there and then say, there it is. Or like, but by any means tell them, but take away the good standing things that you don't know where your fairway is. What standing your fairway is, but by all means tell them about this, and that. Like, how do they do it? They must be like this. We're gonna take away the good standing thing. We're not telling you about it. We're gonna bring in YouTube small films. Not gonna tell you about it. But oh yeah, if we're gonna tell, but oh yeah, by the way, we gotta tell you about if I'm working on a YouTube. But anyway, taking the webcam tool, web shooter tool away. Gonna tell you that of the day of. Why such a double standard on A, telling folks stuff, and then B, not telling folks stuff? Because we pick and choose what we want to be answerable for and what we want to tell you about. Oh, is that it, right? So it's like there's two standards in one. Oh, there's double standards. Oh, so I'm going to believe there's double standards. Or someone just thought no one would actually care if good standing went away. Or someone would actually care if one day they saw YouTube small films showing up at the bottom of their film shit at the end of their film or whatever. Film shifting tool, whatever you want to call it. The uploader. You know? Yeah. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know? But at least it is what it is. I mean, bitching about it and scathing it and whatever isn't going to undo the double standards that they do when it comes to telling you about things and not telling you about things. You know? It is what it is. So anyway, if you like that film, then follow me here at Short and Long. Or watch my other film over here. Well, the thing is, why do I keep on telling you where, like, you know where to follow and the watch film's gonna be, so why do I keep going back forth on that? I don't know. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope you like the film. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you tomorrow.